3 reasons why your training program isn't working. So guys, when you're looking at some reasons why your program isn't working for you, I think a really key thing to look at is amount of sets. So you got your amount of sets, the types of exercises you're doing, and then frequency. And I'm gonna say like experience. If we're looking at why our program isn't working for us, a couple of things we need to look at. So the amount of sets, the amount of total load that we're doing per exercise, per body part, per muscle group. Then we're looking at the types of exercises. So let's say if we're doing like a hip thrust, or we want to grow our glutes, for example, you might want to do an exercise that is challenging at the bottom range. So like a Romanian deadlift for your glutes, and then something that is challenging at the top range, lockout for like hip thrusts. Things that are going to be challenging at different parts of the muscle being lengthened and contracting, or lengthened and shortened, is going to be key. Amounts of sets, types of exercise, frequency, so how often you're training, which can also lead into amount of sets, and then experience as well. With regard to amount of sets, they think about 10 to 20 per body part per week. That's going to get you at least, according to the research, a solid amount of growth. Now, types of exercise depends on the amount of days, but let's go types of exercise. You want to do predominantly compound. So you want about 60-70% being compound, and about 30 to 40 being isolation exercises. That's just my preference. Everybody has their own personal beliefs around it, but I just think those are going to be the best ways to break it down. Obviously, you want to do your compound stuff first and your isolation stuff after. Fatiguing the bigger muscle groups first is more important, then working your way down the chain to fatigue the smaller muscle groups. Frequency, so 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week. That many times per week, training that often is going to dictate how fast and how far you go when it comes to building your muscles. So my recommendation is always start at 3, get the most you can out of 3, then get the most you can out of 4, 5, and 6. If you find that at any of these stages you're getting injuries or things that are happening, then this is communicating to you that there's a breakdown in any one of these stages, any one of these days that you commit to. You have people that have gone all the way up the chain, they've done 6 days, and now they want to go down to 4, and just make the most out of 4, making more intense workouts, that sort of stuff. That's okay too, but I think it's just important to go down the chain. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and then figure out where you want to lie past there. Experience is another one. So if you're 1 year, I think that corresponds with 3 sessions. I think if you're 2 years, I think that would correspond with 3 to 4. I think if you're 3 years, that would correspond to 4 to 5. And I think if you're 4 years, that would correspond to 5 to 6. So that would be my main reasons, or 3 reasons I suppose. The first one's amount of sets, types of exercises, and frequency. Experience is like just a nice little bonus layer that I would chuck in there. But outside of that, I'll be looking at those 3 as the reasons as to why your program might not be working for you, and just have a look into all those sorts of things and diagnose your program based on that. Hope this video has been helpful, guys, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Ciao. Team, if you like that video, be sure to click here for your next video, or here for something that you may like, all that sort of stuff. And make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell to make sure you get all our videos. We make at least 1 video daily on a different topic. See you on the next one.